Oh my god, it's actually Friday. I stuck to my promise. I'm proud of myself. And now it's story time. Are you sitting comfortably, children? Hello. How are you? How you doing? It's me again. And it's actually Friday. Yay. Today, I thought I'd tell you a little story. I realised I was thinking about this the other day. I actually have many stories about my life that are worth telling. See, I was thinking about all of the things that have happened to me in my life, and this story resurfaced in my mind. And this is the type of story where you look at the premise of it and it really shouldn't be entertaining, but it's funny, trust me. Okay, bit of background to this story. I have depression and anxiety, if you didn't already know, and I'm currently receiving counselling for it. I know, it's so funny. But yeah, I'm currently receiving counselling for it. It's great. It's my counsellor. She's called Sarah. She's lovely. It's fantastic. This was before I started getting counselling, this story. Basically, before you start before you get a counsellor, you need an initial consultation. It's really to gauge why you need help and how urgently you need help. So we get a letter, me and my mum, saying this is when your initial consultation is. Go to this place. It's with this guy called David. If you're English, everyone knows a Dave, and all Daves are useful. All Daves are useful. I know a Dave who sells cars. I know a Dave who teaches you to drive cars. I know a Dave who fixes things. And now I know a Dave who counsels you. Strange tangent. So, we have to go for this consultation in a church. Now, it's not an actual church with like a fucking spire in it, no. It's one of those contemporary churches to try and appeal to the youth of today. So we go there, we say why we're there, they're like, okay, sit down. We sit down and we're waiting. We get there on time. We're actually early. We're 10 minutes early because another thing about me, I have a perpetual fear of being late. I can't do it. I can't ever be late. It absolutely murders me. No. So we're sitting there and this guy, this David, he's late, and it pisses me off when other people are late because I made the effort. He's late. We're thinking, oh, where the fuck is he? And then this man walks in to the room. I don't judge a book by its cover. First impressions are often wrong. Looks are not the most important thing, but when you first look at this man, you immediately think, how long have you been on the sex offenders register? That's immediately what you think. Let me describe the wonderful David to you. He was only like an inch, maybe 2 inches taller than me. Quite rotund. Not a problem with that. Very, shall we say, receding hairline. The little hair he had left was combed over greasily. And then he opened his mouth to talk, to say hello. I nearly threw up. He had multiple teeth missing, and the few teeth that he did have were the most horrific shade of yellow you've ever seen. I have to talk to this guy for about an hour. Oh dear. My mum was allowed to go with me at first because he needed to talk to my mum as well. So he got that out of the way, and that was all fine. And then he was like, okay, Charlotte, I need to talk to you now. Fair enough. So I'm like, okay, yep, I'll sit alone in this room with you for an hour. That's gonna totally put me at ease. Oh no. So I'm sat alone in this room and he's asking me these questions about how I feel and why I think I need help and whatever. Bog standard stuff. It's not entertaining. But then comes a question, and so we're just sitting. He's talking to me. He's asking me questions, and he goes, "So, Charlotte, Have you ever killed yourself? Don't fucking think so, Dave. Obviously, the question he wanted to ask, the question he meant to ask was, have you ever thought about killing yourself? He didn't realise that. He didn't even realise his mistake. He just kept looking back at his... I'm a bit sort of amazed at this point, and I'm trying not to laugh because he hasn't realised that he worded the question completely wrong. So I just go, no. And he's like, okay, yeah, fair enough. Have I ever killed myself? And then the appointment started to kind of take a weird turn after that. Someone is playing really loud music outside. Can they please shut up? Try and make a video. We'll have to just ignore them. Anyway, the appointment started to take a weird turn after that. Basically, before you go in to this consultation, you have to, I had to fill in a form. I had to answer questions. I had to answer like fucking date of birth, name, ethnicity. I think I had to answer if I'd ever had sex before, which was a strange question. I had to answer a question about my religious beliefs. I'm not particularly religious. I am a Roman Catholic, but I don't practice it. I'm not really, you know, that big into the whole religion thing. He's read this form and he's looked over it and he's seen that I've said that I'm not particularly religious. And then he starts spewing all this Jesus shit at me. I'm like, okay, you're not really religious. I went, no, not really, Dave, nah. He went, oh, that's a shame. See, well, that doesn't matter, see, because I think that this prayer, this serenity prayer, is really gonna help you. It's really gonna help heal you. If I thought a prayer would heal me, I wouldn't be here, Dave, okay? Nah. Just telling me, he was like, no, you've just got to say this to yourself every day. If you just keep doing this and, you know, Jesus loves you. And I was like, I didn't ask for this. I came here for an initial consultation and now you've asked me if I've ever killed myself. You're doubting my existence. Now you're telling me to fucking praise Jesus. Alright, this is how wars start, Dave. You don't force your religion onto other people. So, yeah. And I just, it was one of the weirdest feelings because I was just sat on this mildly uncomfortable sofa, just trying not to look at his teeth. Because I was thinking, Jesus Christ, if Jesus really loved you, he'd have given you better teeth. You know? And then, I don't really know how to finish it off. I really should have planned this before I started filming, but I didn't. I just kind of winged it. That was a very eventful day. That was fun. That was fun story. I really need to plan these before I start filming them because I feel like this is just gonna be a fucking shit show to edit. So yeah, that was it. That was my story. In future stories, I really need to plan them, I've discovered by doing that. But hey, the magic of editing will help with that. So yeah, that's me done for today. I will see you again on Monday. I have a few videos planned, so I will be able to stick to my schedule for the time being. Oh yeah, quick side note, in other news, in my last video, the little vlog that I did where I did everyone's makeup as zombies, that trailer that I made is now actually up on YouTube. Yay! So there will be a link to that along with all of my social media down in the description because, you know, where else would it be? So that's me done. I hope you had an enjoyable time today and I will see you on Monday. Okay, bye!